quite a few of them here in the marshes. Look at that, these are huge numbers. And Crimea is almost completely ours. That's beautiful. The Romanians are here. Romanians got a nice land a bit from the Russians and from the Polish. And we only kind of dream of land somewhere here or somewhere else that's going to make us huge, going to create a colony. So here, as you can see, the last Soviet resistance in the marshes, and after this is done, the troops will head forward and definitely be focused on killing them further. So what about my divisions? Looks like my divisions don't have any more supply, so it looks like it's time for me to get the hell out of here. It seems that the Italians are abandoning North Africa front. If they don't want to give a supply, it's fine. We'll just help other fronts to fight then. Here we see how everybody is extending here. It's huge. Here we see that these formations have a really good time fighting. The Soviets, mostly garrisons, are around Leningrad, and these are fortified areas. The Great Patriotic War, that's how the Soviets call it. The fascist invader may have driven deep into the Soviet Union, but the Red Army and Red Navy are self-sacrificingly disputing every inch of Soviet soil. The Soviet people must realize this and abandon all heedlessness. They must mobilize themselves and refocus all their work on wartime production. There can be no mercy for the enemy. It looks like now they'll have a lot more organization and eagerness to fight. So that's the thing about this. Are our ships already here? As you can see, all of these are out of supply. So slowly but surely, we are going to be heading back home, and those troops will be assigned to fight on the Eastern Front. Winter is coming. I see another pocket coming up here. Will Leningrad fall? Will it fall? We'll see. So far, they were barely stopped. The Nazis were barely stopped. Moscow is just a couple of 100 miles away. Everything seems to be going splendidly for the Nazis so far. They can't seem to take Sevastopol for some reason, but I'm sure Sevastopol won't be holding for long. Anyway, Your Highness, we have won the battle here. In any case, the only thing I wanna know is when my troops go back. I see that supply situation here it's too big of a deal. We have some national decisions. Redirect your manpower. Convert manpower. This allows you to use your manpower reserve for either officers, research, or industry. More officers, more factory workers, better research. Lose 1,000 manpower and you'll gain 15% research efficiency. Fine. Let's do just that. You can choose to pull some manpower out of your reserves to use it in other areas of your war effort. Fine. Let's be more research focused. And that's it. I don't like that Sevastopol is holding. It looks like it's another Stalingrad. And there. Japan and forced to conquer. And it seems that they have successfully beaten the Republic in China. And they're moving in. It looks like it's gonna be a matter of time before they start fighting the British in India. And this could give us opportunities. The Soviets are bringing their soldiers west. Afghanistan is part of Axis, as you know. And let's just kind of see how things are going. So far, the invasion is just absolutely incredible. Okay, let's focus a bit more on the evacuation now. And we need to get these troops to the port. Africa Corps. No longer exists. So we're going to disband it. Africa Corps Command, he will disband it. He'll only leave the corpses. Corps HQ, we don't need this. And these can go to the armies. Third Social Media Army. Third Social Media Army. That's just fine. Okay, our application has started. We don't have bullets to fight, we won't fight. Drive towards Moscow is unrelenting also. However, they do have many tanks here. And looks like they approach Leningrad very decisively. We will soon start to move our troops to the front line also. As you can see, the city is held by fortification ring. It seems that everybody feels very confident about Nazi victory. And so all Balkan nations, that is Greece, Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, Albania, will soon join a war. Also Finland is going to join the war too. So that's the thing. Monsoon breaks. Okay, more ships need to head North Africa. 7 units still left. There. We see a spearhead to the south towards the Baku fields. And there are a bunch of Soviets here, but these Soviets just don't seem to be capable of stopping this never-ending advance. United Kingdom, they have decided the United Nations. We have been concerting the United Pacts and resolves of more than 30 states and nations to fight on in unity together and in fidelity one to another, without any thought except the total and final extirpation of the Hitler tyranny, the Japanese frenzy and the Mussolini flop. So far this situation is perfect. We're close to Moscow, Leningrad, and we're approaching towards Baku fields unopposed. Here, the Japanese have taken over Republic China, and they are roaming all over the place, and islands are theirs. As you can see, they have quite a bit of strength. These islands here, it's absolutely beautiful, no doubts about that, and they undoubtedly have a powerful navy. They will most likely attack the Soviet Union at some point, maybe 1943 or so, after they deal with the Republican China, or they may just invade India, and this could give a better fighting chance for some. In any case, let's see further. Japanese have decided Tora. The men of the Imperial Japanese Armed Forces are ready to do their duty for the Emperor. They are ready to dictate terms of peace in the White House. Okay, USA decided the Day of Infamy. This is a day that will live in infamy. The United States of America has been suddenly and deliberately attacked. It looks like the Japanese attacked United States of America. Germany is offering us pure. Okay, if they wish, so fine. We don't really have that much fuel, really. And we would certainly need it. Okay, it's November. The weather is becoming a bit chilly. The Soviets are filling up their front line with the tanks, as you can see, and all kinds of motorized equipment. Leningrad will most likely soon going to fall. These people are at war with the Soviet Union. Finnish. It looks like the Finnish has decided to do this. Interesting. And it couldn't be a better timing now that the Nazis are approaching Leningrad. It could be that this intervention by Finland is going to steal Leningrad for good, once and for all. I kind of believe that Nazis are reaching overextension bit by bit. Sevastopol is holding firm. They probably transported additional troops there. Moscow is just miles away. Leningrad is on the outskirts. The Nazi soldiers are on the outskirts of Leningrad now. A famous city to lose. That takes place. Italy would give them 50 energy, which they in exchange for 3 money. Fine. Okay, probably believe that reinforcements should be kept at high numbers, because we will need quite a bit of reinforcement soon. Okay, the Nazis are not attacking Leningrad, as you can see. So what we would do, we can either choose to go north, take over Leningrad, allow Finnish troops to move into Soviet Union with more confidence, kind of clear this front line and descend Moscow from the flank. We could straight up and just attack Moscow and consistently kind of fight and die. Or we could go after the battlefields here and then call in Turkey as our ally. If we can clear this area out, we're sure that Turkey would agree to join us. No doubts about that. Okay, here we will further move our soldiers to the front line. It looks like the Soviets have successfully reinforced this area. The approach isn't nearly as easy. Bryansk is under threat. However, the road to Moscow is sealed. It looks like everybody isn't nearly as eager. All in all, I would say that it stalled for a bit, and it's called now. So that's it for the first year, I guess. Winter offensive, that's what the Soviets have decided. Queen Elizabeth is lost. So the Soviets now are going to attack. And I can see that on some areas their attack is gaining momentum. The embassy has heard that Japan invades the Philippine Islands. They have chosen to invade near Luzon. Choice of action. Okay, here it seems that Republic of China has been nearly completely annihilated. So they will probably descend here, but the infrastructure here is so bad, it's hard to say what will be achieved. Well, we'll find out. The offensive towards Battlefield stalled. It looks like the Soviet reserves moved in here, and Nazis and Italians, Romanians, they just can't do much about that. So, okay, it looks like we finally can declare war to the Soviets, and we're gonna march through the winter, and probably by the beginning of the next year, February maybe by the next year, we will be in combat. Nice thing to note, Stalino has been taken, and slowly but surely we are approaching Stalingrad itself. So where are we gonna focus our strength? It looks like they are launching very powerful offensives on Leningrad, so Leningrad will not stand for long. Probably, first of all, it would be a good idea to fight them here and take the battlefields, have the battle for Stalingrad in place. Worked upon, but first of all, let's move our remaining troops from North Africa. Oh, look at that! Would you believe that? The British are retreating. The British fools are retreating. And we have prevailed here. I'm very surprised that that happened actually. I wonder why. Probably there's too much threat somewhere else. And that just wasn't enough. In any case, we'll send everything we have to fight the Soviet Union, and that's that. All right, let's go to our diplomats and make sure they declare war on the Soviet Union.